Hello, my third grade friends, and we are doing Monday, November 23rd, but math review for week 10, day 3. So let's get to answering these questions. Remember that you should have showed your work. You are correcting these, and if you made any mistakes, and you should have spent at least 10 minutes or no more than 10 minutes to solve these. And now you're checking your answers. So the question is, how many more cars were parked on Wednesday than Tuesday? So this is a pictograph. So it looks like each car is worth 6, or one car is 6 cars, represents 6 cars. So on Monday it looks like we had 12, because I have 6 plus 6, so 6 plus 6, which would equal 12. On Tuesday, looks like it was the same 12. 6 plus 6 equals 12, so I hope you can understand where I'm getting this. And now Wednesday, whoa, 6 plus 6 plus 6. And if it's a half a car, then half of 6 is going to be 3. So I have 6 plus 6 is 12, plus another 6 is 18, plus 3 is 21 cars. So now that I've gone ahead and figured out what the heck this graph is talking about, now I can answer the question, which is how many more cars were parked on Wednesday than Tuesday? So, well, so we have 21 cars on Wednesday, and hopefully you recognized that how many more is a cue that it's looking for a difference, and difference means subtraction, minus Tuesday. Okay, so if I subtract this, can I subtract 2 from 1? Hopefully you've said no. So we've got to borrow a 10, and that makes this 11, and that a 10 over here. So 11 minus 2 is 9, and then 1 minus 1 is 0. So 9 cars were parked on Wednesday more than Tuesday. So do you see how I very clearly labeled my answer? So, but 9 cars is the answer. Okay, so this one is asking us to add or subtract mentally. So this is that number sense. So 651 plus 100, okay? I know that that's 751. And if you weren't able to do it mentally, knowing that I'm going to take this 6 and that 1 right there, and that's going to help me get to the 751. Since there's 2 zeros right here, the 51 stays the same. So that's how I understood it, but both of us, or any of us, are going to do this a little differently in our head. Okay, 495 minus 10, well, that means I'm talking about the tens place. So if I subtract 10 from 90, that means I have 80, so 485. Okay, again, it's that number sense, that just know where the numbers are in the number line. So, and that's what we're practicing with. Okay, we've done a lot of these. Round each to the nearest 10, then add. So if we're rounding to the tens, we're looking at the ones column. So I'm going to line mine up like this, 615 and 348. Okay, so I'm looking at the ones column right here. If it's 5 and above, give it a shove. So if I'm shoving this 5 right here, it means I have to round up. But if I'm rounding up by tens, so that's going to be 620. And you'll notice that last time we talked about, like, there's a 0, there's a 0. So the number should be ending in zeros with 1 0. 348, so 8 is more than 5, so I'm going to shove it or round up, so that's going to round to 350. Now I have to do the second part and add. So 0 plus 0 is 0. 2 plus 5, or 20 plus 50, is 70. And 6 plus 3, or 600 plus 300, is 900. So the answer is about 970. Now this question right here is, we're just subtracting. It looks like we'll have to be doing a lot of borrowing from this one. But, so I'm going to do it standard algorithm. So we do need to start learning how to borrow, and hopefully I can explain this. So here's a 7. I can't subtract 8 from 7. So I have to go over to this column, which is the tens column. Okay, that's the tens column right there. And I got to say, well, I got to borrow you. And I'm going to make this 17 so I can subtract 8. But if I borrow a 10 over here and there's only 1, it leaves a 0. Okay. Now 17 subtracted 8 is 9. Okay, I can do that. Well, now I go to the tens column. I'm like, well, I have nothing to subtract. Can I subtract 7 away from 0? Wait, can I subtract 7 away from 0? Yes, that's correct. No, you can't. You got to go borrow. So now if I borrow from over here, this becomes a 3. And this really, even though it says 10, because it's in the tens column, this is really 100 minus 70, or 10 minus 7. So I can do that, and that leaves me a 3. And look, 3 minus nothing, there's nothing in the hundreds column, so I just bring that on down, and it's 3. So 339. So that's the standard algorithm method of solving this. So hopefully you understood that. If you solved it a different way, that's okay. But I want you to start, we should try to start learning how to borrow. And the word of the day is going to be turkey. I don't know if you have noticed a theme of these words, but we're getting closer and closer to Thanksgiving. Okay, so friends, if you have any questions, let me know. But otherwise, make sure you have a corrected paper. It can be on your worksheet that I sent home, and with the word of the day, and take a picture and send it in.